Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing? I'm here. Okay, so if you don't get me now, then come back and you'll get me then. All right, so I am here. Let me just make sure you see. Okay, so I've changed my studio just a tad. I've moved it around a little bit, so I hope it's okay with you. All right, I just want to come on real quick. Let me make sure the volume's up. Okay, I want to come on really quickly. You know how it is on Thursdays. I don't tell you what time I come. And I wanted to give you an update on my crochet hair. So if you're new to my channel, let me just welcome you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Patrice Evans. I'm considered the Minister of Joy, the belly dancing minister, Caribbean fusion, and Billy Graham with an afro and all that good stuff. So today, I just want to give you an update real quickly because I didn't get to come on Thursday. I want to apologize to you because I was so busy I have some projects I'm doing, and I was so busy with those projects that I literally, the day left me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't get a video. Oh gosh, I didn't get a chance to tell you nothing. So I just said, all right, I'll just come back Thursday. So I'm here. All right, so I wanted to let you know what's been going on with the hair. I ended up, not last week, but the week before last week, I think it's been about 2 weeks, and I don't think I told you this, but I ended up putting another bundle in the back. Please excuse me if I'm repeating myself. But if you're brand new to the channel, then I guess it's, hey, how are you? Oh, man, it is. It's definitely yours. It's not mine, but it's so nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. And I want to see what you think. I think I figured out the lightness. It looks good this time, right? So all of this right here, I'm going to tell you everything that's going on. So first, let me just, let me see. Maybe I'll stand up and let you see how long it is. Okay, so this is how long it is. I just came back from working out at the pool, and I have on my bathing suit. You can see everything's wet. And I actually took some bathing suit pictures, and I have a cute little, they're mismatch. And I'm going to update my video on how I look 20 years younger at 50. So I'm going to be doing that soon. It's going to be really revealing, but you know, to show how fit I am. I'm going to put that on the other channel. I'll pray about it, make it look really, really good first before I do it. Okay, I'm loving the way I'm looking right now. Right now, when I'm looking at this right here, I like the way this looks. This brown is looking really nice. This is my goal right here. So this is my new look for my performing arts and my acting and, you know, what I'm going for right now, because it gives me that in-between look. I finally got it. So what's happening here is all of this, most of this, like this right here is just the color that was here from before, like these colors. But I just added the As I Am. I thought you would like it. It's finally where I wanted it to be. I got all that red out. Now you see the red when it's out. It looks good, right? Isn't this good with my complexion? And my tan's gone. So I was in the sun today trying to get, you know, my even skin. So I have my foundation from Mary Kay on. And, oh, they rejected that message. I wonder what that is. Thank you. I love this look. This is my look. So you see the dark hair in the back. So what's going on here is all of this hair up here is the hair that I had that I was struggling with to get lighter. Still didn't edit that video for y'all. Anywho, by October, by like mid to late October, on my birthday is in October, you'll know why I've been so busy. Okay, hopefully I'll be able to share with you why I've been so busy. Okay, all this back here, I ended up going out and getting another bundle. I don't know if the lighting is really showing it very well, but all that's dark. Because I learned that this hair does not dye, even though it looks lighter, I went through, as you know, so much to get this color that I was not going to try and mess with this. So this is all new hair back here, freshly new, all in the back, and it's filling this hair in so that the hair that was already there that was starting to shed because I was doing so much with it, now it could just kind of lay on top. It works for my career, for the acting career. And it's working for my look. You see now what I mean by how that brings out my look. I've come full circle with my look because I wore my hair really, really light brown. As y'all know, if you're new, please excuse me from doing the same thing again. Did I knock it over? Oh, good. As you know, this is where I ended up after years and years of wearing my hair in a weave. It got lighter and lighter, and it's so pretty, that color. It's just so pretty, but it's kind of a 2000s look, I think. I can rock that color, But then I went into my natural hair journey, and I started to wear my natural hair, and I was journaling about it today, and it was just so exciting how I feel like I've grown so much. Your hair is just so close to your story. I want to do a whole thing about that, how your hair is so close to your story and how you can actually talk about different times in your life based on how your hair was at different times. It's so weird, right? Like if you're an 80s woman, your hair looked like this is a little bit 80s, but you know what I mean? So, and what you were doing with your hair, why you colored it that way and all kinds of things. So I feel like I had like a time when I just wanted to, get rid of somebody who was awful in my life. And in doing so, I got rid of the hair, and it was part of the story, which I hope I get to tell you one day. But it was great because it built my channel where I learned more for beautiful people like you. And you came after the fact, Catherine, and you're part of my new, improved me. But in that journey, I did my natural hair journey on YouTube on my main channel, and I built so many people follow me from my Ayurvedic Curls product that I made myself, and I learned from other people, and started selling the product. And then I had to figure out where I fit in my acting career. As you all know, this is all for new people. And then I realized that my look for my acting career, it fits the character that I'm supposed to be. The pretty girl is what I figured out. I always was before, but I didn't think I was anymore because I was getting older. But as I'm growing in myself, I came back at 50 and I'm thinking, well, what am I now? And it turns out I'm still the pretty girl. So, but now I look like I'm in my 30s. Before I was looking like I was in my 20s. I was like 25. So I figured out that translates as long hair. For some reason, in the film and television world, long hair means pretty girl. So I was right from the beginning, and I was trying to find my way with my natural hair because I loved my natural hair in real life, but in my career, it didn't translate into a character or a person, So, and at the same time, I was ready to protective style. So it kind of worked with my journey because I feel like I'm being true to myself by wearing the crochet. And because I have been interested in protective styling my hair because it grew over my shoulders and I didn't know how to take care of it past my shoulders. I didn't know how to not let it keep falling. Did you go back to some of my hair videos? And you learned some of how my hair was and my whole hair journey. It just was so amazing, that journey. It just was so enlightened. I just feel so grounded as a person. It was the best thing I ever did for myself. And now I'm back to wearing the hair, but this person is different from this person in the sense that there was someone in my life that was being abusive about my beauty, about all of this, and wanted me to get rid of all of it. And so I got rid of it to see, is there something wrong? Like it was pretentious or something. And when I did, I found out, no, I'm fine. What's this person talking about? So he was really, really abusive, awful person. I found out he might have been a sociopath. So I ended up finding my way back. But this is my way back to being who I am. That's who I am. I'm that fitness girl with the hair and all that stuff. And this is just who I am. And I learned that the person was really dark, very dark person that was just trying to tear down all that confidence and beauty and who I am. So now I'm back to the who I am with the hair and the fun and stuff, but I'm growing my natural hair underneath to one day, by God's grace, grow this long. It may not be as full. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know. But the goal is to get my hair to grow this long. But I have a feeling that for my performing arts, I'm always going to probably have extra hair because I'm playing parts. I feel like for that, for the image of that, and I'm okay with it now because now I figured out that I know I have really beautiful full hair underneath, and I love my hair. And when I want to wear it, I wear it. I actually fell in love with my hair. In fact, in the journey of wearing this, there was some times where I was like, I don't want to put it back in. I love my hair. It's just so cute and full and the little bun, But the longer I do this brand of this look, the more people will get so used to this look that it'll be weird if they see me in the other look. So I know that's how that works. And I have to balance that. But that's why I have that philosophy. If you wear fake hair, make sure it's not too far away from your natural hair, because when you take it out, people are gonna act crazy, like, oh, and it's not necessarily that your hair is ugly or anything. It's that they're so used to that other look. It's so glamorous. It's so over the top that natural look is just shocking to them, And if you're like me, this hair actually brings out different features in me. I don't really know what they are, but I know it does because I can tell how people respond. And I know that people think I'm from another country and all that kind of stuff. So that's interesting. I'm still figuring that part out. And maybe I could play parts from that. I was thinking maybe I could play a part from a girl from Caribbean island, because I look like that. Who knows? Anyway, we're just going to go with it instead of fighting it from now on. Why not, right? We got to get out there so when I get there, then I could do what I feel like. No, but I'm really having fun with this hair. So this is the Saga Human Crochet hair. If you're new, I've decided, I went through a lot of different protective styling options. I went back to the weave and didn't like it anymore. What else did I did? The weave. I don't know if I did any other well, I did without fake hair, and it doesn't work for my hair. It doesn't do much because my hair is so fine that it doesn't really hold very well. I need something else to hold my hair if I'm going to do braids or twists or anything to protective style it like that. So I prefer having added on hair. I like that glamour look. I love this glamorous look. And once again, y'all, this is like makeup. It's not really this light. So what I love about that is the versatility of the acting. So if I need to go back to my headshot pictures with my, my darker hair look, I can easily do that here. I'll bring that in real quick. Yeah, if I ever need to look more like this picture, all I have to do is just not put on the highlights. There's still brown in there, which if you really look closely, I dyed that wig. This is a wig, and I made it a little brown. So, let me see if I have that other picture that goes with it. There's two of them. And I love that other one because I'm not smiling, and I'll let y'all see that another time. But anyway, I guess this journey that you're following with me is a journey of a Black actress and trying to figure out her hair in her world. That's basically what I am. I'm a Black actress and in a Eurocentric industry, and I'm trying to find myself in it. And so this Saga hair has been the best thing. I love when it's new. Look at that. It looks so healthy. I love that healthy feeling. Now it is shedding some, but I'm getting so used to this. I've decided that I'm willing to buy a bundle here and there once in a while, just to keep adding to it whenever it gets thin. But I'm okay with this. We're in the fall now. Is it fall today, y'all? I think it's fall today. My son said it's fall this morning, so I'm thinking maybe today is. But anyway, I'm allowing the dark because it's fall now, and it makes sense to have the dark hair. I love the length. I think it's great. I just love this fullness. It just looks great. So my natural hair. The last time I was here, I said I wasn't taking care of my natural hair under, and it's so funny that I literally was just taking care of it for the first time. I see y'all are going in and out. I was taking care of it for the first time that day and a few days before. So I have these big projects that I'm doing that I can't wait to show you. By God's grace, in October, you'll see it. I'll start showing you more and more of them. But I've been so busy with them that this protective hair, it's been helping me all year. I've had a busy year in terms of behind the scenes work. It's been a lot of that kind of stuff all year. Taking care of my health, taking care of, myself, and just doing these knocking out things that I need to do, making sure you guys are okay, refining the ministry, all kinds of stuff that I've been doing, just getting things going with a lot of things, and not just putting out, meaning to social media, but developing in the background so that when I do, it could be something great. And sometimes you got to pull away from social media to do that. And I think in this world today, it's almost like people don't do that anymore. It's like back in the day when you were in school, you couldn't talk to your friends when you were studying and trying to pass a test. So sometimes you can't be in front of everybody all the time. Sometimes you got to pull away to work on something so that when you are in front of them, you have something to give them. So that's what I've been doing. And that being said, I'm going to tell you all something. I haven't taken my vitamins the way I want to, all of them. I've been taking most of them, but I'll go a day or two without it. I have not taken biotin in months, and probably like 2.5 months, because I've been so busy. I just forgot. I have the liquid and it makes my stomach hurt, so I haven't done that. I don't wet my hair here because it loosens this up, and I haven't been wetting it like I should because my hair needs to be wet and moisturizing it. I get really itchy with this because I don't know if it's the little things in here, but sometimes by day 3 or so it gets tight and something touches my scalp in there and it just itches and it's so uncomfortable. And so I need to wet it. And when I go to the pool or if I'm in the hot tub or if I'm in the sauna, it probably dries my scalp and maybe it makes it really dry too. So I need to actually protect and take care of my skin. I think my skin is what I'm more concerned about. My hair, yes, I need to moisturize that more. I gave it a great hot oil treatment and wash day routine when I took it out 2 weeks ago. I really did a great job. And I don't think I took pictures. If I did, I'll definitely remember when I do an edited upload, I will include all of the things that I haven't been able to do live. But it looked really juicy and healthy when I was done before I put it back in. So I took good care of it and left it out for a couple of days and let it air out and, all that. So I have hair. My hair is bra length now, I believe. Can you believe that? In the back, it's bra length. I don't know what's going on in the front, but the back is bra length. I tried it. It's not this full, but it gets full once it's not straight. But it's bra length. I can't believe it. So I'm getting there, y'all. I'm getting there. So this protective styling is working. It's getting it past the shoulders. What I was hoping for is I want to go mid-back. And I know when my hair is mid-back, it's not going to look like fake hair because I have different textures. So basically my tail in the back, because I have a tail in the back, that will be back. That will probably reach the back first. And then because it's in the back, but it doesn't mean that it's it's the shortest part of my hair, but it looks the longest because it's strong and it grows faster. It's straighter. It has all those things that people look for when they're looking to grow their hair. It's manageable. It's stronger. And the curls are looser. So that means less tug when you're combing it and all that stuff. How old am I? It's funny. I was about to post this thing saying how I'm looking 20 years younger at 50. I am 50. Yeah. So today I was trying to do it and it was in a bathing suit. Maybe the Lord's like, look, girl, don't be putting no bathing suit out there. I don't know. But I was wearing this outfit and I did a video talking about that. So I might, I'll see. I'll see if I could edit it really well and put it. It's going to be on my main channel. So go to my main channel, Patricia Evans. Within, I don't know when I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I post it, and then I put it on TikTok and on Instagram. But TikTok gave me a hard time, so we'll see what happens. Yeah. So that's me. That's my age. Thank you so much. And I was like, let me hurry up and post a picture because we don't know how long we're gonna be looking. You never know. So I did a picture today, a video. I like this lighting better, so I might do an inside video to go with that outside video, so that I'm putting a video together right now to update this video that I did on my main channel. How I'm looking 20 years younger at 50 has been really growing, and people are commenting all the time, and they're asking all these questions and all this stuff. And that was during 2020, the year I was turning 50, and I was wearing leggings and a top, and I went through it's a long video, but I was explaining all of the things that made me that way. And I noticed in the video it was centered around Jesus, and I talked about my Mary Kay for my skin. I was just telling people what I do. So I figured let me do an update before I turn 51, which is in October by God's grace. So sometime between now and my birthday, I wanted to post an updated how I'm looking 20 years younger at 50. But this time I'm going to have this hair instead of my natural hair. And I wanted to get that done because I have all these other things I want to do, and I don't want the date to pass, and then it's like, oh man, I didn't do an updated video, So look for that. I'm hoping to be able to put something together tomorrow on my other channel. So I think I'm going to start putting some more fun stuff on the other channel to go with the messages that I have on Sundays. Yeah. So what's so exciting about now? Let me see. Where was I? Oh yeah. So my hair, I am not on top of it like I should be, but I am doing as much as I can when I remember. I was like on it with the vitamins, the minerals, the oils, the everything. And I was on it with my hair and everything and everything. And then I got so immersed in this project that I sometimes, when I get into something, I put my all into it. And sometimes I forget to eat. Okay, I don't forget to eat, but I forget. I used to forget to eat. Now I don't forget to eat, but I eat less. Let's say, okay. And the time goes by, and I'm like, oh, and then I can't wait to finish it. So I finally kind of finished some parts of it, and now I can kind of loosen up a little bit. And then I got to get back into doing some other parts of it. But I'm just so excited to share with y'all, the projects that I've been doing. I hope you support me when I do it, when I show you. And the look has a lot to do with my acting career because soon the play had to go on hold, which is great because I had so many things that I was doing myself that I want to get out and get finished. And once I get that done, then I can go back into auditioning. So right now, you're watching me during a time when I'm finally getting an answer to what am I when I go on my auditions. What's my look going to be? I'm finally there. I'm back to my old look, but new and improved. That fits me today. And so I'm finally there. It's been a journey. And even you, Catherine, you remember me. I'm like, what's wrong with the hair? It's red. So I've been kind of really working on this, and I'm finally there. So I'm really, really excited about that. I'm blessed by the Lord that He's preserving me and keeping me looking young enough to be able to still do what I need to do. So that's where I am. That's why the hair is so connected to my career, because it matters. It will make or break your career, what your look is going to be, and I have to be true to myself. And you know what I mean? I got to have that balance going on. And so I'm finally ready to go back, and I like what I have. So if you're new, just remember, you're new, Mirsa, my hair is lightened some back here, but this right here, right in the front, I just put on as I am. It's like a I don't know what they would call that, a mask, a cream, and it gave it a light. It lightened it a little bit to kind of give me that highlighted look without dyeing the hair and without it being permanent. Because if I want to, I can go back to this look, have the darker look, depending on what role I play. So I have that option. So I just wanted to let you know. But this hair is Saga human hair, crochet hair, and I'm loving it, y'all. Still, it does itch sometimes in my scalp, and I don't know if it's because of my hair. My scalp is bothering me because of the dryness, or if it's these little things, scratching my scalp. It does do that sometimes. So, first of all, when I bought it, this is the color it came in. This is the color. Now, when you get these bundles, oh gosh, I hope this is bright enough. Can y'all see? Can y'all see? Why doesn't it look like? It looks like I'm in a shade. Looks like I'm in shade, like it's shaded. But anyway, it's really, really dark. Can y'all see this? Let me get in here. There, I think that's a little better. Anyway, it's really, really dark. And when you get these bundles, some of them might just come a little lighter. So the one in the front came a little lighter, so I was able to dye it better. This does not dye. So I had a video for y'all telling y'all that, but I guess I'll just tell you. This does not dye. Saga crochet human hair does not dye. So you're like, Patrice, how did your hair get light then? Well, I went through HELL trying to lighten this hair. And if you can still see, there's still some red hues in there, a little bit of redness. And that's the best I could do for now. It turns red. This is the color I love. But when you dye it, it turns red. Like literally, if you want red hair, then go for it. If you try to dye it blonde, it'll turn red. Like I'm talking beet red, like champagne red light, if you want it light, or like this like pinkish red. It's so red, and that does not go with my complexion. And Catherine's my witness. We saw it, and it just clashed with my skin. But as you can see, this golden look, doesn't that bring out the color? It just brings out some undertones, and it works for me. And I think it's because my mom has that. She's always dyed her hair honey blonde. she was a lot lighter than me, but somehow we have the same undertones, even though I was darker. And I saw her struggle with that too. And I thought that must be my thing, is that I have these yellow or golden undertones, and it just doesn't work with red hair. It just looks weird. It looks like brashy. It looks weird, really weird. It just like clashes with me. So, and I came on one day and, even Catherine noticed it. So now you can see that it actually glows. It kind of works. It works. So I figured that out. And this is the video of me announcing I finally figured it out. Now I'm ready to go on auditions. So once I'm done with my projects, my own personal projects that I'm doing, then I will seek agents that and managers and people that understand my Christian faith, because that's a huge part of me, my brand, who I am, what I'm doing, and and pray for me, y'all. That's my goal now, is to make sure that I get team members, a part of my team, for my channel, for my acting career, for everything that I'm doing, my productions, everything, that get me. They get the goal. They get what God is leading me to do, and I am unique and different. I really am. I don't look my age. I don't mind showing myself in a bathing suit and still talking about the Lord because I'm still grounded in the Lord. He made me this way, and he wants me to attract people to know him, as long as I do it in the right way, where I'm honoring the Lord and never in a way that is degrading to me or anyone else, right? And if I always want to promote women being confident in themselves, then I need to show that confidence also, don't I? So anyway, man, my nails came off, y'all. But I found a way to keep them on. It's just that by the end of the week, they start to come off. This is like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And this one just came off the other day. So I got to show you how I did it, how I keep them on for longer, because I don't go anymore to the people. I save my money, and nobody's all that close to me anyway looking. If they're that close to see your nails, and they're a little too close these days, don't you think? So anyway, pray for me. So that's where I'm at. And the hair is a big part of that whole thing. Because once I figure this out, then I can package myself and know what shows I would be on, what movies I would be on, like all those things. And once I know where we are in our ministry, I know as well, because it all matters, right? It all matters. So pray for me, y'all. I'm really, really excited about the next step. I'm glad I finally figured out the hair. I'm glad that I found makeup. There's like makeup. I did, didn't I, Catherine? You know the struggle. This has been a struggle, right? We're in September. I've been working on this. Thank you. I figured it out. And now at least you know what I was trying to go for. Because when I first came on that other time, you were like, no, that don't work. That ain't gonna work. You saw what I was seeing. I was like, I can't put my finger on why this isn't working, but it's not working. Something's wrong. And you see how this is light, just like that was. But for some reason, this has a different hue than the other time. The other time, it had a light. It was light, but it was like red light. It was weird light. So now we're better. Now, I probably was a lot darker also because it was earlier in the summer, but it doesn't matter. This color works for me whether I'm dark or darker than I am now or lighter. It's the undertones that it's really connecting to the most. So it doesn't matter if my skin is darker or if it's lighter. Oh, this is a good time to show you something. Look at this. This is some kind of thread. I have no idea what it is, but I'm taking it out. So there you go. Anyway. What do you mean? That's what you love about me. What? What did I do? What is it that you love about me? That I am honest? That I'm honest about when things don't look right? I don't know, like what part of what I did. Well, I love you too. I love you so much, Catherine. I love all of you for supporting me and staying with me. So support a Black actress, even better, support a Black actress that is here for the Lord. Okay, so I make it, we make it, and the Lord makes it. Amen. Amen. And so he made me this way so that, the world's like, oh, she's cute. What's she up to? And then when they get to me, they find out all these wonderful truths. And, I'm anointed to heal people and make people better. And so they'll get that. And so I'm just excited to be Esther for the world, for the Lord, Esther for the Lord, or whatever God wants me to be. And I'm so glad I have y'all. So is that all the hair stuff? My scalp. You know what I did? Just one last thing. my scalp was really itching and sore right in here when I first did this. And I was like, what is up? So I took my Mary Kay moisturizer instead of putting conditioner because it felt dry. It felt like something was wrong. I was like, if I put conditioner or leave-in on my scalp, that's going to be like, it's going to smother my scalp, you know? So I put what you would put on your face on my scalp. Did I just like find a hack, y'all? Oh, thank you. You enjoy my dance videos. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's a gift from the Lord. Thank you. Keep praying for me, please, please, please pray for me because this is happening. I sense it. I feel it. It's happening, y'all. But I need prayer warriors. I'm calling for prayer warriors. Pray for me to break the yokes. There's a lot of jealousy when you have a joy. You know that? So you got to pray that demon spirit away. Well, we're going to pray this demon spirit of jealousy away because I'm not here to harm. I'm here to bless. But people don't always see that right away. You know what I mean? So if they just gave themselves a chance, right, Catherine? If they knew who they were in the company of, they would realize that I'm only going to be there to bless. That's all I'm there to do, never to harm. Yeah, so what I did with my scalp, and then I'll let y'all go, okay, is right in here was just like so sore. I don't know if it's because I was gathering all the hair here or whatever, but I put my Mary Kay moisturizer on my scalp, and it just soothed it, and I don't know if it healed it or what, but it was so sore. So I might have gotten a hack there. Whatever you think you could use on your face, if you feel like you have some dry spots on your scalp, it's still your skin. So why don't you try putting that on that area and find areas where you think your hair is like really dry in your scalp, or maybe how about doing ooh, y'all. See, I'm always getting wisdom dropping down from the Lord. Hey, Camille, I love you. I look beautiful as usual. Oh, thank you, Camille. You're beautiful too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I figured it out. This is that As I Am light highlighting cream. And if I just put it in there a little bit, it just kind of makes it real cute. And now, ladies, this is what I do now. I don't put it all in. I just put it right here and that's it. I don't put it all over the hair. You know? So to answer your question, I know I'm talking about a bunch of stuff. So let me finish the scalp. If you guys ever, because we're going into winter, if you feel like, oh, good. I know. Doesn't it remind you of back in the day when I was teaching the Saga classes? Remember the look? Doesn't it look like that? But it just, thank you, Catherine. That's what you meant to say? Oh, yeah. Well, that just encourages me to continue to be myself. Yeah, it's an unusual thing. I want to tell y'all, okay, I'll tell you something about that in a minute. So I have a hack if you haven't already done it. If you're in the winter, if your scalp feels really dry, I'm going to encourage this, and I'm going to do it too. I'm going to do a spa, like a facial, a scalp facial, a scalpal. Did I create a new word? A scalpal. If you took like, let's say you took, I think you could take coffee. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you for encouraging me. I need the encouragement. It's always good to have the encouragement because people don't want to encourage you when you have so much going for you, or, they think, oh, you don't need it. She already has enough. So, they just assume, you know what I mean? Someone's saying something nice already. So I really appreciate it when you come out, just say it, and I really appreciate it. And I do that. I do the same thing. If I'm thinking it, then I'll say it just to encourage somebody. But what if we did a scalp show, right? So here's what I was thinking. You take, because I know that coffee is good for the hair. So let's say you make, and Camille is my sister in Christ, okay, in real life, actually. So she's here. She always makes stuff for me. I'll be coming up with ideas. I was like, Camille, can you make that and tell me what? But I don't know if a sugar scrub could work. But what if there was, and my daughter would do this, if you put coffee and maybe some sugar. I'm not sure if it should be sugar or what, but a little grainy in there, and put some of your favorite oils. And I would definitely use fenugreek oil, and just make that into like a scrub, right? Scrub your scalp and really get the dead skin off the scalp, and then wash it off with with apple cider vinegar if you need to, whatever your shampoo is. Get it out. Just work on your scalp, right? Get it out, and then once it's clean and dry, put a natural, whatever natural moisturizer you use on your face, put it on your scalp. Instead of, if you need to hydrate your scalp, put moisturizer on your scalp. Wouldn't that be amazing? That'd be such a nice facial, like a microdermabrasion, but for the scalp. We have that in Mary Kay, microdermabrasion, but it's like getting that dead skin off, and then go ahead and do your wash day. Oh, that would be, and then steaming your scalp would be great. I'm gonna do that, y'all. Would y'all like me to do that? I think I'm gonna do that. Next time I take this out, I think I'm gonna film myself and I'm gonna do that and see if you guys like it. All right, let me know if y'all would do that, because sometimes we ignore our scalp and we let it just dry out, or it's packed up with all kinds of stuff, or it's maybe it's damaged and it needs to be healed. Whatever the case is, sometimes you need to clean your scalp. So maybe once a year or once every 6 months, you need to give yourself a scalpal facial. Okay, so I wanted to tell you something, Catherine, is that I am something called a Heyoka. I looked up what I am and why I'm the way I am. And it's something called Heyoka, HeyOka. And it's a Native American word, and it's the highest level of empath that there is. And so if you look it up on YouTube, you'll read about it, and you let me know if you think that I fit that. You might have heard me say it once before, but finally, there's a lot of information out there about someone unique like me that can do this, being yourself and serving God, even wearing your bathing suit. Yeah, that's very unusual. It's kind of backwards, but it's the way God made me. And usually Heyoka empaths, so empath meaning that I can feel your pain, I can feel your joy, and really, that. A lot of people are posing as being empaths because everybody wants to be one, but usually you are, because it's not fun, because you feel pain, and you can be, and y'all know what I'm talking about. You give people advice and you get into their world so much that you start to carry their burden. So you have to learn how not to, and heal yourself and kind of clean your mind and get your breaks. If you have to take breaks from giving so much to others, then you might be one yourself. So very likely you're an empath, and I tend to attract people like me. So it's just like a whole empath party. That's how our Saga classes were. All these sweet women, and we are just drawing to each other. But there's another side to Heyoka. We're very, no joke, and we will, I consider myself a lioness. I kind of look like one. So there's another side to me where I'm not having it if anybody tries to mess with somebody I love, or mess with, you know what I mean? So we're not always bubbly, and we are the answer to narcissists. So we don't let them win. So, Camille knows a lot about my personal life. She's met me. And so I've really gotten rid of a lot of them, and I'm really good at it and good at helping other people do it. And so this is something that I think it's time for y'all to know about me. It's something I'll be talking more about soon, and just explaining that more. And that's, I think, part of why I'm so unique and different, is that I was actually made differently by the Lord. And when I received Jesus as my Lord and Savior and decided to live for him, that just brought more to that, the way I was made. So you might have the same things, and when you connect that with the Holy Spirit, you are so powerful. It's just an amazing power, and it's all from the Lord, and you can't get any credit for it. You can't take any credit for it. So now it's time for people like me to finally get out there to bless more people. And there are a lot of empaths. I think pastors and ministers and psychiatrists and people who bless other people are people who are empathic. So look that all up. At first, when I first heard that, I was like, what's that? What? Is that voodoo or something? Is that what that kind of yoga stuff? What's that? What's the empath? Empath what? Now that I looked it up, I realized that it's something that is just explaining something that was a phenomenon that they thought was only sci-fi at one point. And now they're realizing there's actually people born that way, and who have developed it over the years because of all they've been through. Yeah. What do you mean? That's why you're here with me? Good. I hope that's why. You guys, if you are an empath, you have to pull away and take time for yourself. So publicly, I want to apologize to my wonderful, loving, my sister from the Lord, Camille. If I haven't been in touch much, it's because I've been busy with my projects and pulling away. But I love you so much, and you understand me. Yes, you are definitely an empath, both of you, Catherine and Camille. Yes, we've talked about it a lot. I know you both really are. I know enough about the two of you to know that you are. And so the more I talk about it and I go into it more, the more I may start doing things. And on my website is where I like to give specific advice, and I would love to give it to people who are empathic, because we struggle with pulling ourselves spiritually and mentally away from people who need us. We want to be used but not hurt ourselves at the same time. And I feel like I've finally gotten there, but even at my level, I have to pull away, and I have to pray over myself and cleanse myself of carrying, what I've gotten from being around people, but as long as you could take care of yourself always in the process of blessing others is what you need to know about it. And you don't want to be people pleasing. You have to heal yourself from people pleasing in order to be a strong empath, a super empath, which is strong empath. So as long as you're still struggling with keeping your center, then you're struggling empath. You don't want to be that. You want to be one that is strong and that can take care of yourself, to have your joy and bless others. And so I want to help you with that. If it is any way I can help you, I'm definitely going to be able to help you more. And the more I learned about myself, the more I can help others, right? So that's what's so unique about me, and why all my life I've wondered, why am I so different? Why do I see things other people don't see? Why do I understand things in the way I do? So now I do understand it. It's blessing others. I have a healing gift, and just so many beautiful things. And I think the beauty, the light, the glow, it's all the Holy Spirit coming out of someone who's a Hayoka empath. All right? Does that make sense? Yeah. So look that up, y'all. If you feel like you are, learn more about it. Look up videos, you'll see, and look at the checklists. And if you say yes to everything, you probably want to. That means you really have to take care of yourself. You're very delicate. You're very precious. You're a precious person. And people will seek you out to harm you because you're so wonderful and loving. And you got to be a powerful empath. You don't want to be one that's, how did that happen? We were supposed to be talking about hair. No, when you said that about being yourself and serving God, that's very unusual. And not everybody gets that. And when you look at Hayoka, it's something that you've seen it on my one woman show. I talked about it. Native Americans, a certain group, they called it a sacred clown. So they do things backwards, and they do it to make you smile, to make you happy. And, like a belly dancing minister, or, you know what I mean? I'm wearing a bathing suit one day and then I'm talking about the Lord, but it doesn't ever waver. I never waver from my soundness of the faith. I don't water it down. So God is in me doing everything that I'm doing. I'm praying. I'm like, is it okay, Lord? I'm asking my husband, and he's like, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Lord's saying it's fine. So I'm like, okay, I guess it's fine. It's all the intention and the heart behind it, right? And the spirit behind everything you do. Are you doing it for the wrong reasons? Are you doing it to bring joy, right? And to help others? So there's my little thing. But in the meantime, I figured it out. Yay! I got back here without going back all the way. So now I'm ready. I'm ready for the auditions, y'all. Good. You turned away a lot over the years. Great. That means you're growing. Great. Yeah. I will be bringing, by God's grace, y'all email me and let me know what you want, because when I start to have more time, I can add more videos, you know what I mean, that help specifically with those areas. The Lord's leading me to talk more about the narcissistic pains. I didn't want to. I was like, God, Lord, that's so depressing, talking about narcissists. But the way I'm going to do it is how to overcome that, since I have figured it out. And if you're an empath, especially, they're drawn to you, narcissists, because you give everybody a chance. So you got to build your power even stronger so that you can handle them when they come at you. Yeah. And that people want to suck you dry. There's all kinds of people with issues where when they see you, they're like, ooh, some people just love to stay sick. Well, I know it sounds crazy, but Jesus said, I know y'all came for the hair, everybody else, but just let me get this one out. Okay. Jesus said before he healed, he asked, do you want to be healed? And just think about that. Why would you have to ask somebody if they want to be healed? So God has given me that gift of healing. And I've had to ask that sometimes, because some people don't want to be healed. It's actually become their personality. It became their brand to always talk about being sick, stay in the sick place so that people can always give them attention. And they get something out of being it. You know what I mean? They're actually getting something. Then it's not bothering them. It's bothering you more than it's bothering them. They're loving the attention. So you got to be careful as an empath to not be sucked dry and let these people suck the life out of you, because they're very comfortable in that place, and they don't realize how it's hurting you because we feel people's pains. We feel it, literally feel it. And if depending on how high you are, you actually can feel it in your own body. You know what I mean? And that's why I have to pull away a lot because of that. And so you have to guard when you know that. Now you realize how important it is for you to not stay in dark things too long. You can't watch any movie because it just stays with you. I can't watch certain movies because it stays with me. I don't want to hear certain things. I don't want to be around certain things because I have to make sure I'm preserving the joy. So there is a secret to it, to protecting your joy. I've been talking about it for years. And so you want to unlock it, you want to protect it, and you want to live in your power. That's what our next phase is how to do all that, right? Okay, so, and you want to look cute on outside in the process. No one said you had to stop looking cute in the process. Amen? Amen. Nobody, there ain't no rule book that says that you don't look cute in the process. Exactly. Once you find that power as an empath, you know what I'm saying? You'll be a super empath, and people will just start being like, "Whoa, where'd that come from?" Because you just have that power to be able to discern. And I believe every person that God made to be an empath, they were made for His glory. But you're going to hear people that probably do other faiths and everything. I think they were made for the Lord, and we're here to bless others, and He's supposed to be our source. So if you see empathic people without Him as a source, they are dark empath. They use those abilities to hurt people, or they're lost and just miserable all the time because people keep knocking them around and they don't know what to do. But if you keep the center with Christ, now you can ignite what you were born to do and find where you're supposed to serve. So looks like that I need to talk about this more, don't I? Okay, so I'll definitely be putting stuff together to talk about it more on the main channel. All right. And this channel, you can look good and be an empath. That's the message here. You could be a good person, a kind person, a loving person, and still look good. Okay. All right. So I love y'all so very much. Thursday is date night, right? So my husband's patiently waiting, and I think I look decent enough for date. I got to get the bathing suit off and get some decent on and get something to eat. I never want to say bye. I love you guys, y'all so very much. We were saying, Camille, I don't know if you're still here, but we were talking about how we might do a small Zoom with some of us, and Mirsa, Joseph, and anybody, Dr. Lovely Brown is always on the other channel, and anybody who wants to be a part of our smaller group in a Zoom, we can kind of get a little focus group, talk more about these things, and get some help with the new projects that are coming up. Would you like that, Camille? Good, because and I would love that, because obviously we're various people still here that like what we do, and we can kind of, because now that I'm going into this next thing with production and the things I'm doing, I want to make sure we're all in on what it is, and we're going to support it, and we're going to share it with our family members, be ambassadors for it, and you know what I mean? And just be a part of these next things that I'm doing that are centered around the things we talk about here, things that matter. You know what I mean? So I know God's in it, and I have everybody's email, so keep your eyes and ears open. Things, as we get closer to my birthday next month, I'll start wrapping a lot of this up, and I'm hoping to be able to let y'all know more about what I'm doing in production. I'm so excited. So keep praying for me. Keep praying. God has put on my heart that the thing we're praying against is jealousy. It's just people get crazy, and they don't realize that instead of embracing the love and wanting to get the blessing from a person that might be attractive and all that stuff, instead of looking for the blessing, they actually get jealous and they try to hurt, and it's just not hurting. It's not helping them or me. But if they at least realize, no, I'm here to bless you. I know a lot of people that look like this and talk like this might not be, but I am here to bless you. So pray against the enemy who's going to get in someone's mind and heart to think that I'm not here to bless them. Do you know what I mean? That's the biggest demon spirit that I think the Lord is telling me to pray against. So pray with me against that, y'all, okay? Against the demon spirit of jealousy. Yes. What do you mean by enjoy? Oh, thank you. Love you too. All right. So I think I held y'all up long enough. I think I talked about the hair. And Camille, this is what the hair was looking like before, by the way. This is the bundle. I had to add a bundle, but I was trying to lighten it. And I did it like a million times and it turned red. And so you can still see a little bit in there. And then I got rid of all that red and added another bundle because when I did all that dyeing, it started to shed a lot. So now this is what it looks like. It's a little fuller, but I don't mind the dark because it's fall now. So I feel like I'm back to my old self, but a new improved me. Thank you. Thank you for praying for me, Camille. And thank you, Catherine, also. You two have to meet. So hopefully we'll get a Zoom together. You definitely have to meet each other. It did, didn't it, finally? And were you here when I said that this is the As I Am cream? That's why it looks a little lighter here. So I'm going to be putting it on when I feel like it, like makeup. And then if I have to do an audition or do something and it's better for me to, wear a plain look, then I don't have to do it. So we figured it out. Just leave it to me. I'm going to figure it out. Give me a puzzle. I'm going to figure that puzzle out. And I'm going to let y'all know what I did. So anyway, I think I've given y'all the update. I never want to say goodbye. I love you so much. Camille, I'll be getting in touch with you. I'm still, yay. I want to see how your hair is doing. Love you so much. I love all of you so, so very much. If you're brand new, welcome. I love you too. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Go on to my other channel, Patrice C. Evans, if you want to hear the sermons on Sundays. And if you want to see my updated video on how I'm looking 20 years younger at 50 with a bathing suit on. Okay, talk to you soon. I'm going to call you, girl. Okay, Camille? Gotta call you. I'm afraid if I call, I'm going to be on the phone for 4 hours. That's why I don't call. All right. I love you, Catherine. I love you, Camille. And we had someone else up here. I want to say goodbye to you, too. Mersa. I don't know if she's still there. All right. Mwah. Have a great evening. Love you guys. By God's grace, I'll see you Sunday.